Uh, Abstract brainwaves, game genie in the beanie. We ain't on the same stage, leveled up. The epitome of technique, can't survive in my current thought.
Other yellow hat guy here, back with another video. And what a day. We've got some more Pokemon stuff going on. And I say it that way because there's a lot of Pokemon related things going on. Too much, might I add. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, they finally give you what you've been seeking. As a content creator, there's been dry spells where you have to, I guess if you make videos every day that are Pokemon Go related, because you are a true Pokemon Go content channel, you kind of have to make your own. But because I'm not, at least in my mind, a hardcore type of player, and I know there are many people that will refute that and say I am, because, you know, I've been going at it as long as I have been. You know, I wasn't always making videos playing Pokemon Go, but was there from the beginning. But I digress. My point is this. I feel overwhelmed because I just started the research for this month for the Giovanni, the Team Go Rocket, Grunts, and all that, and it's Shiny Raikou. I thought they'd roll it back and cycle through Articuno. Nope, no breaks. They're going to go through all of the legendary beasts as well, it appears, and we're just going to have to keep rolling with that. Speaking of things rolling, the weather here went from rain, and thank goodness I got part of my roof repaired so that I don't have to worry about damage there. It went from that to 70-degree weather to what I didn't want, which some people did want, which was snow. Yeah, it snowed yesterday. But before it even snowed, a tornado came. And it came and left as quick as this car is speeding down the street here. Although that I'm recording, it feels like the car took longer than a tornado. But I am really trying to say is, did Tornadus bring the tornado? The timing was kind of off, but it was very on point at the same time. Only because I wasn't able to get out there and do as many because, you know, tornado. But there was the next day. So 1911 is the perfect. It could be as low as 1828. Boosted is 2285 at the low end and 2389 at the high end. And he looks like this green genie just sitting in a cloud, you know? Like I don't even know if... I don't know. I think of Robin Williams when I think of genies because of Aladdin. And I kind of think of him looking at this guy too. Weaknesses are electric, ice, and rock. A lot of rock ones. But he's very tough, at least for me. I know many other trainers have had experiences where this guy would get down to the 5th ball before they caught him. And he might not even be caught at the 5th. He might just run away. He breaks out almost the 1st ball, even with great throws and golden razzes. So maybe you got to switch it up and use silver. I don't know what the idea is there, but he's not easy. Now, I beat him with 2 other trainers at the lowest, so with 3 of us, this is saying 2+. So, you know, I know some people claim they duoed it. Here are the counters here in this picture that you're seeing beside me. So there he is. We'll have him for a while. The community day was revealed as Rhyhorn. Exclusive move is Rock Wrecker. So try saying that 3 times fast. And maybe with some Invisalign on. And see how silly you sound. But I'm excited because this is the first time they let you vote. You could even vote for see, there we go. You could even vote for Dratini, which we already had. But, you know, some people like myself didn't really get any of that community day. But, you know, that's what trading's for, right? You could even vote for Dratini to return, and the faithful trainers that I counted on, we all voted for Rhyhorn. But you couldn't really go online and vote, I don't think. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you had to get the task for said Pokemon that you wanted to win, and enough people I guess threw away the Dratini and all the other ones. Machop, I think, was one. And went for Rhyhorn. So here he is in all his glory. I think he starts out looking like a pink or bronze, and then he goes from like a light tan to, you know, a little bit of gold in the Rhyperior form. So I'm excited for that. February 22nd, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. your local time, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. local time for the Southern Hemisphere. So stay tuned for all of that. Now, I'm so overwhelmed because as of making this video, I still haven't uploaded my last video for the event that happened there. And what event was that you ask? Well, it was with our little pink guy here, the shiny that I got. Not sure if you can see him. The name's like a coffee frappuccino. I can't even pronounce it right now. That's how out of it I am. I'm actually on my way to an EX raid. 2 of them. Got invited to 2 of them, and we'll see if they're still Regigigas. I believe they are. So I know I don't sound too excited, but that's what's going on here. And then you've got this guy who you can only get via PvP. So we'll talk about that next video. We'll pick up with some Giovanni research, and we'll do some battling to get this guy. You can only get him in battling. So that's what we'll do in the next video. So stay tuned for all that. Should be some Tornadus footage somewhere, because I think I finally got one. As a matter of fact, I'll just put it up beside me right now. He was a pain to get. Like I said, the first night there was a tornado, and I was only able to get one after things calmed down a bit. Some of you kids were lucky in my area. You got a day off, and then the next day school was out early, or vice versa. But yeah, he's one of the few pure flying types, I believe. So, you know, there's that. But I was excited for him and what he brings to the table. I just wonder how he will do against, you know, other opponents in PvP, how that'll play out, if that. I think some other stuff we can cover. So the Pokemon that I couldn't say its name, here's an image here. And it had a whole bunch of research that you could capture with it, so this is kind of not even deja vu, but me repeating myself, because the video that I've got to go up in front of this will cover it. But Minccino, or Minccino, I'm pretty sure it's Minccino, is in the wild, so you kind of feel a certain kind of way if you were like a lot of us who were, you know, fear of missing out. You know, you had the FOMO, and you were just like, I gotta get it, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. And then the very next day, it's out here in the wild anyway. So that was just the first thing that's out here. But the rest of the month, you still have a bunch of shinies that are out here. You've got the Pokemon Celebration Day event, which they just announced. So I'll cover that in the next video. But in this video, what we're going to talk about for the rest of it, along with, you know, Tornadus, is some of these other shinies that I saw. I can't find the graphic that showcases what we've got coming up for the month, but I know in February you're getting the shiny Chansey. You are getting that, so as soon as I'm able to pull that up, I'll be able to share more of it with you. I believe, no, that can't be it. I had that past it. I believe it started out with a February type of image. You know, we've got the Go League, which I'm going to talk about some more. I finally got my buddy to get all 4 stars, and now I've got a new buddy. So again, I'll show that in the next batch of content that I've got coming. I just can't find that image, you guys. We've got new Shadow Pokemon, new February stuff, but I cannot find the image that showcases what we have, so I'll just talk to it to the best of my ability. Out right now is Shiny Lucario. I believe it's not in straight up Lucario, obviously. It's Riolu that's out, that's shiny in these eggs. Not in the wild, in these eggs you can get Riolu. There's the smiling Pokemon. I can't pronounce his name either, but I'm on the hunt for him. So hopefully I can get him from a 7-kilometer egg that some of you friends of mine have sent me. That's still to be revealed. I did get some more incubators, so I went ahead and bought a box in advance of Community Day. So I think this box had like 16 super incubators and maybe 2 regular incubators. So I'm hoping that between some of my regular jobs walking around and the 22nd that I'm able to hatch at least a good Riolu, if not a shiny one, and that Pokemon that I'm talking about. So again, we've got the Community Day coming up for a shiny with Rhyhorn. You also have Chansey that's out there. Another Pokemon I believe that's out in the wild right now that can be shiny is Hippotas. That was something I wasn't aware of, but I started seeing Hippotas everywhere. So what they have going on right now is a Sinnoh event, where a lot of these research tasks are Sinnoh based, so stay tuned for that. But again, next video we'll cover the Giovanni research. We'll cover this Battle League and what they've got going on with that. And then we'll cover some of these other events, because I feel like every week in February they got something going on. I mean, it's the new year, and February is pretty lit, as the kids say. So I'll see you guys in the next one of the Yellow Hat Guy out. Captain Sensation!